Holy moly, we've got ourselves some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. So an OpenSea employee has been charged with insider trading in NFTs. This is the first time that has ever happened, basically in the history of the United States and this whole new crypto NFT thing, right? So the U.S. Department of Justice is charging a former OpenSea executive with insider trading, and what officials say is the first such case involving NFTs. Now, I'm sure many of you know what NFTs are, right? Because they were extremely popular in 2021. As a matter of fact, there was a time where you heard about them every day. Remember when all the celebrities, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Justin Bieber, they all had, what was it called, Bored Apes? They all changed their profile pictures on their social media to Bored Apes, right? Those were NFTs, right? There was a whole movement behind that. And yeah, that happened. But let's explain what OpenSea is. Maybe not everybody knows what OpenSea is. So OpenSea is the largest online marketplace for non-fungible tokens, which otherwise is known as NFTs. Now, this is a platform where people go to buy and sell NFTs. That's basically all it is. And so what happened in this story is the former head of product management named Nathaniel was accused of secretly buying 45 NFTs based on confidential information that they would soon be featured on OpenSea's home page and later selling them for a profit, typically for more than 2 to 5 times what he paid. And here's why that is such an issue, right? Because people might think, well, how was he able to do that? Well, as part of his employment, Nathaniel was responsible for selecting NFTs to be featured on OpenSea's homepage. OpenSea kept confidential the identity of those featured NFTs until they appeared on the homepage, and this guy took significant advantage of that because he knew which NFTs were going to be listed on the homepage before they were. He was one of the few people that got a hold of that confidential information because he essentially was the guy who was in charge of it. You know, it's pretty crazy. The scheme that he did actually ran from June to September of 2021, which was literally a year ago, not that long ago. And Nathaniel transacted this using anonymous Ethereum digital currency wallets and accounts at OpenSea. He's being charged with 1 count of wire fraud and 1 count of money laundering, each of which carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. Ooh-wee. That's a lot. The actions are considered insider trading because he made individual profits for himself based off of non-public information. And those activities are prohibited in traditional finance markets. Now, it is currently unclear how those laws might apply to the NFT space. Many people suggest that NFTs and digital collectibles are actually not securities. So a lot of people, including probably his own lawyers, are going to be arguing that he actually did not commit a crime because NFTs and digital collectibles are not securities, right? Now, let me tell you guys why this is so significant. It appears that we may finally be starting to see some of these criminals in the crypto space be held accountable for their actions. Now, whether or not you believe that he did insider trading legally, by the actual legal definition of it, I think there's no doubt about it that the guy is definitely a criminal and he took advantage of the insider information that he had. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to say, and I've already looked on Twitter and seen a lot of arguments. A lot of people are saying, well, when are they going to start going after all those rug bulls? I agree. For those who don't know, this happens especially in the meme coins. We recently saw this with, I don't want to say Terra Luna was a rug pull, but you saw how it collapsed 99%. But let me give you a better example. Squid Games coin. That was a good one. Remember the Squid Games coin? Squid Games came out and then somebody made a cryptocurrency behind it and they actually rug pulled the investors. Like literally the thing just tanked, like basically went to zero in one day and a lot of people lost their money. And a lot of people are arguing, why don't they go after the people who have been rug pulling investors in these crypto projects, which I actually agree. And then there's the other argument. Why don't they start going after the Federal Reserve officials who were insider trading? Why don't they start going after the politicians who were insider trading and even the people on Wall Street and even in business world who insider trade? All of these things I agree with. And let me tell you, the corruption and the criminals in the stock world are insane. There is a lot of criminal activity that happens in the stock world, and it is so obvious, and these people get away with it every day, and it is very unfortunate. So I do agree that there is a little bit of an argument there. However, I still think that a lot of these scum and criminals and pieces of you know what in the crypto space should 100% be held accountable. And it's nice to see that this guy is being held accountable because what he did was absolutely wrong. Now, I'm not so sure he deserves 40 years for that. You know, both his charges carry a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. That's kind of a lot, but whatever. Bottom line is, I just want to deliver this news to you guys because I think we're going to start to get into a situation where the U.S. Department of Justice is going to actually start going after these criminals in the crypto space, which is very interesting. So I'll keep my eyes out on that, and I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, there you guys have it. That'll go ahead and conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.